This Lens TV. My name is Mystic. The ladies call me the romantic Rasta. Some few others call me the Pimp Pimp Police. We are right here at the Youth Event Award venue ground somewhere in Airport View Hotel. With me here is the CEO of Click Empire Entertainment. Sure, Click Media Group. All right. Welcome, Sally.
Thank you, sir. Thank
How
you.
have you seen the event?
Oh, so far, I would say it is excellent because you've seen that there are so many celebrities around. They are here to support the movement. Once the movement or the concept is very good, everybody is ready to follow you wherever you go. So we are grateful to them as well.
But as you started organizing, did you plan a huge crowd like this to be present at this venue?
Yes, we were not expecting that huge crowd because this is the first the maiden edition, and that's why we even booked for a very small place to use. But suddenly we see so almost everybody's interested. So Charlie, it is kudos to everybody that has supported us so far.
My final question: what should we expect at the main event?
The main event will be extraordinary. The people you've seen times two of them, you will see them that day. So don't worry, times two. I mean the celebrities. More celebrities are tripping, even from outside Ghana. We are expecting them to be around.
Sure. Thank you very much, Sally, for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you too very much.
There is a need to go back to the vocational and the technical kind of way. And as I speak to you now, his university has graduated a lot of people that has come to add something to, their economy. So I believe that with such an event, it has also come to add up to what our economy. And it's just not an event, but something that has come to also empower people out there to actually do more and look to their vision.
Guys just like me, I'm not a guy though, but young people like me. So I was actually moved and motivated to support them, if even not financially, at least my presence and prayers should do something for them. As a young lady, it has been my dream to go places, not only in my acting career, but to do things to touch lives. And I think such events also would touch lives because as honoring someone or a young person who has achieved something great in life, I think it's something that we should applaud them for. So once again, the organizers, I say kudos to you and more grace to your elbows.
There's been so many programs going on within the year in the country, which is organized by youth, but they've not really had anybody to project them or to award them or to appreciate what they are doing. So I think this work is a very good initiative. I think we should clap for the CEO of Click Empire. Being the operations manager for Click, I've not really done a good job, but I'm trying my best. And when I was called to give a speech on investment, I was like, wow, I think the youth today are really, really lacking knowledge when it comes to investment because I see we've got lots of potentials, but we just waste it out. I wouldn't want to say a lot. I would just say something small. And I hope we'll take it home with us and then we'll work with it. So today I'm here to talk about investment. We all understand the word investment, but how many of us practice it? When you look in the dictionary and you look for the meaning of investment, it says it is the process or action of putting money into something for profit or an act of devoting for a cause that will yield profit. Many a times when we say investment, we think about money, 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 money. But investment is not all about money. Investment is about controlling whatever you have in excess.
I think there's a very brilliant initiative, Youth Event Award, especially as it aims. I don't think there's something like this. An award scheme that seeks to appreciate and put on the map very outstanding brands that are, establishing themselves in the event field. I must say that indeed this is a clear sign that the youth of Africa has a great future. If you look at the world's population, 19% of the world's population constitutes young people. 19% of the whole world's population. And in fact, this 19%, you realize that it is projected that by the year 2034, that is, which will come very soon, because we are projecting 2020 very soon. So 2034 is going to come. We are going to increase by 42%. And the United Nations defines the youth to be those in the age bracket of 15 to 24 years. But our constitution, or the Constitution of Ghana, defines the youth as between 15 and 35, just so that we know the bracket or the areas or the people we are empowering. So I think that we should know, as a matter of records and as a matter of fact, that we are Ghana's future, and whatever we decide to do should be tailored towards building us to take leadership mantle. So I'm very excited that there's an award scheme that seeks to award events that are tailored or that are made to support young people. Often I get mails, I get phone calls, I get messages of young people coming up with a lot of initiatives. I'm sure on social media you've seen Youth Web Ghana partner a lot of young people in coming up with movie premieres, events, hall weeks, SRC weeks. And all this is done to put young people also on the map, because you cannot always be known for one thing for a long time.
I'm not hearing you. How many of you have come using? How many of you know the part two of that song? I love this part. of you love Tiwa Savage? Before I go, I'd like to do one last song, and this song is dedicated to this beautiful. Oh, boss, I see you, I see you, I see you. I'm really honored to be here this evening. Two more. Okay. You want low tempo? Pray for me. Okay, so I'll do one Shatta Michy song and one Davido song. Oh my God. Okay, so okay, I'll do a special song for her by Shatta Michy. Hey. Shatta Michy, I want permission to play Bulletproof for you. Okay, so permission granted. Okay, can you clap and let's go. Achade. Achade. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Our benefit when we entered into the event sector, we had Accra Brewery Limited coming on board to sponsor our pool rave, which yearly we have been organizing it, which is the Club Shandy Take It Off Pool Rave. And it has been a significant event. And I think in this journey, and as our main aims and priorities in the event industry, we told ourselves that why not, let's also come in and then empower the youth. But then when we formed this whole, let's say this whole click empire, our main focus aim was to create jobs for the youth when we started 3 years ago. So now, how do we create these jobs for the youth? Okay, now Ghana is a country where we have a lot of youth, but then we are all aspiring to enter into the public sector for jobs. But then I think a few of us will get that opportunity, not all of us. So why not let's try ourselves get into the private sector? Okay, so in this venture, we give ourselves the nod. Why not let's empower the youth? Now, how do we empower the youth? Do we empower them by giving them only a plaque, a certificate for them just to go and post it outside? Okay, I've won youth event awards, just a plaque. No, not that. But then there should be something attached to it. Okay, now there's a first edition of the youth event awards. Now, okay, so I'll go there. But then let me just say this. Youth Event Awards is to empower the youth, of course. Are we to empower the youth with only the plaque or certificate? No. The plaque or certificate is just a symbol to show to the world that yes, you've won an award. But then how have we impacted you? Okay. This very first edition would have a project for the overall winner of the Youth Event Awards.
Can I have everybody's attention here, please? Or you want me to sing Freedom or Low Tempo? When I'm done. So yeah, women entrepreneurs in Ghana are really looked down upon. It's a really difficult. The business world in Ghana is difficult, or shall I say generally, it's a male-dominated industry, and it makes it more stressful, shall I say, on women to penetrate the market or to let our services and our hard work be seen and appreciated properly as we deserve them. Some of the points I put down earlier were defying social expectations. Like for instance, when you enter a business circle or an office, even in here, we can count how many women we have in here as compared to the men. Male attitude in business, which is sometimes when you meet your female boss, she's more aggressive, she's competitive, she's, overly harsh. Not because she wants to, but just because it's a male-dominated industry and she feels she has to exert much more energy and force to get the job done or to get her voice heard. But in fact, you don't have to. All you have to do is be yourself and be your best self. And we can do that. We are doing that. But we would also like some support from you men, of course. Believe in us some more. We gave birth to you. It's not easy. Seriously. So if we can do that, we can do anything else. We are capable of completing the job and completing it well. Also, I talked about limited access to funds. But who said we need funds to start a business anymore? Yeah, it sounds awkward. Everybody thinks you need a large capital to start business. I talk to girls and I'm like, what do you want to do with your life? What dream do you have for yourself? And then she's like, if I get money, I'll go and open a shop. Meanwhile, you are sitting in my container with swag telling me this. You understand? You might not be proud of the container with swag, but I made much more money in there than the doctor receiving 1,000 cedis paycheck in the hospital every month. You understand me? And when I talk to girls and they don't really know what they want to do, or they think they need 100 million to start, 10,000 cities to start something. No, you don't.
So tell me, how did you find the whole launch of the Youth Event Award?
Youth Event Award is a great initiative, I must say. I got here very late, even though I was invited earlier. I got here very late, but when I got inside, everything was perfect. It was great. Everything I heard, everything I saw was perfect. Yeah.
How do you want to get involved, and what are you telling viewers right now who want to be involved in the award?
Yeah. Anybody who is watching me right now, I'll tell you, Youth Event Award is a great initiative and you should get involved. And this year, I'm really going to get involved.
Are you expecting something less on the main event or something bigger?
Well, we are expecting the better. Organizing something for the first time is not easy, so we are expecting the best. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us.
Thank you very much.
All right, sure. That was him. He's a fashionista. He's looking pretty. For Lens Ghana, Mystic.